BrightCube. Theme tune to BrightCube. So part 3, the Bible, faith, Judah Smith's 6-part talk series on how is your soul and looking at the inside. And today, looking at feelings, looking at emotions. From the Bible, there's a collection of songs that we should all read. There are 150 of them, one a day. Look at one psalm every single day. You don't have to do a flipping critical commentary on each psalm. Wake up, read one psalm. Whether you're a Christian or not a Christian, these are some of the most incredible lyrics that you have ever read. If you have a Bible, in the middle of the Bible, you can probably find them on the internet as well. Just Psalm, P-S-A-L-M. And in the collection of the songs, there's this guy David, who's this artist, this musician and king warrior, pens these beautiful lyrics. He shares his emotions, but the key thing is, he shares his emotions, but he's not letting his emotions dictate and rob him of his life. He's looking inward and he's saying, why are you downcast, O my soul? Why are you discouraged? Have hope in God. This permission that we have to actually question our feelings and say, no, this isn't right. I shouldn't be feeling this. I should be trusting in God. And it's not like we always feel happy clappy because we say, oh, I'm just going to be happy. I'm just going to trust God. We're still scared. We're still anxious. We're still nervous, but we're sticking it out with faith. So I got a letter through from the student loan company. I got a letter through from them. They want their money back, which is fair enough. I borrowed quite a bit of it. Oh dear. But it's scary. There's a lot of money there. It's like kind of a complicated form. And so it was like stressing me out and it was really like getting me down, making me quite anxious. It's not like those feelings just like disappear. But I took time this morning, literally just before I did this vlog, and I wanted to just include it because why not? And I prayed and I just said, God, would you help me? You promised me that you're gonna look after me, that you've never failed me before with deadlines and complicated forms. You've put people around me who can help me. Bible, some of the promises in there about how God looks after us and cares for us. How am I feeling now? Well, I'm not gonna like think too much about my feelings. I'm trusting and I'm putting faith in God. I'm trying not to let my feelings have a central place in my day. But on that theme, and I know it's really easier said than done, I just want to touch briefly on this book, which I want to encourage us all to read, Reasons to Stay Alive. Personal story from this guy Matt. Faced and still faces mental illness, but triumphs over it and shares his story. This was a book that he wrote for himself, really, to look back on and say, you know, I can triumph over it and not let it take such a hold of my life. Challenged me so much when people or even myself to say, oh, just be happy or forget about it. Insensitive, actually. This book really challenged me. It's so important that we listen and we do share our feelings, that we are open and that we can be open with others and we have those people around us. It's so important that we pray. I think it's so important, and I want to encourage you to start, if you've never done it before, but to pray, to read the Bible, to talk to God about our feelings. And I'm aware, through reading this book, made me so aware that mental illness can have such a grip. It's one of the biggest killers in men under 30, and it's so sad. And I just want to encourage us that we read this book, that we talk about it, that we engage, that we learn, that we read, and with those around us and personally as well, that we're able to talk about it. Key part of that as well is looking at truth and looking at promises from God. That's such an explosive topic. What is truth? Is there such a thing as truth? Where I believe Jesus is the truth and he will set us free, knowing that he cares for us and loves us. I'm aware I'm kind of going into territory which I don't really have the words for, so please forgive me. It might not feel like we're always happy clappy, like super smashing it, and things are scary. We do get anxious, we do feel apathetic and like we can't be bothered, but then there is a sense where I want to encourage you to trust God, to stick it out with faith, and to get those people around you who can help you. Just be putting one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other. I know it's such an important topic and I would love to hear your thoughts. Let's go.